Hi, Eleanor. Hello, cutie pie. Hello, baby. Hello. Hello. I love you. Your tail's going, so you're okay. I love you. Where's that cute face? There's that cute face. Hello, handsome. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. He's not happy with me. His tail's going, but he's not happy with me because I'm holding hands with his arch nemesis, Eleanor. Eleanor and I frequently hold hands. We just seem to be happy this way, right? Yeah. But yeah, he's up there sulking because I'm not showing him attention. Buddy, have you come down because you want to show me you love me? Is that it? And Eleanor is still up in one of her favorite little spots. Can't see her face. My baby. Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. I'm feeling fantastic. Feeling really good. Refreshed. I've slept the last 5 or 6 days, so I'm good. We're flying to Burbank, back to Vegas, and then off to Detroit. I think Detroit. Not a very long layover, but that's where we're heading. I've got my iced coffee. I just ate a sandwich. I'm going to snack on the plane. I did not meal prep. I didn't bring anything with me except some cherries that I had left over from yesterday. But we'll see. I'll manage. I'm not really that hungry. So let's go to work. Move on. Hey guys, how are you? So I got randomed. No shock. Always, right? So I got randomed. And then I get into the airport and oh, poor thing, I had to get away from him. Then I decide I'm going to use the little boy's room, before getting on the plane. And the guy 2 stalls over is getting sick. He's trying to do it quietly, you can tell, but he's getting sick. And then he just lost control. The poor thing, I had to leave. But, I have gone in my career from the idea of someone getting sick would get me sick, but then to hear it so close, because we frequently do, it's now turned into, oh, the poor thing, I hope he's okay, which is nice. But I had to leave, so I have another half hour before my flight, so I'll find another restaurant. But yay, what a great start to the morning. I think I already told you I was going to Burbank, but you've seen this airport so often you knew immediately where you were. We had a really nice flight today. Perfect way to start the day. I have to tell you, I'm always telling you this, that I had the best crew, but today I really had the best crew. A lot of fun, especially the guy working with me up in front. He's hysterical. I'm usually the funny one, but he's the funny one this time. I'm the straight guy in all the jokes. But really great crew, great passengers, 49 minutes. Our flight crew is awesome. So really the perfect way to start a trip. And after 2 weeks away, it's the perfect way to start a trip after 2 weeks away. So I will see you next in Vegas or in Detroit, wherever we're going to end up. I don't put anyone in the video that's not me. Sorry. Sorry, huh? Whoops. I'll talk to you later. That flight was nice and easy, just as well, 43 minutes. Amazing passengers. I know that I'm always talking about it. No one really must believe me because I'm always saying good things, but our passengers are really fantastic. They're just everyday Americans, and you treat them with a little respect and some love, and you get it back. They're so good. It was a very nice flight. I think we have a short little sit before we have to go on to, where are we going? I think we're going, where are we going? Detroit. Chicken Shack. It's one of my favorite chicken sandwiches. $15 for the sandwich and a soda with my discount. So we've been delayed now until 8 o'clock. It's now 4 p.m. So I'm going to enjoy my sandwich, just kind of hang out. I've got my computer with me, so if I want to play a video game or something, or I could go in the crew room and just close my eyes for a few minutes, but I'm not great with naps, so I'm probably just going to eat the sandwich, fart around online, and yeah, so it's going to be a long day, of course, and our layover in Detroit was supposed to be 17 something hours, so it'll just be reduced to a short layover rather than a medium layover. So that's fine. It's not going to affect my good layover, which is in Connecticut. So We'll see what happens. Bend like a palm tree, right? Bending. Hey guys, hi. So it is 7:42, still in Vegas. Our delay has been like a 5-hour sit now. It's by no fault of the airline or anything. It's just what happens. You know, one delay affects the next flight, and it's just not anyone's fault. But people are not happy. I'm a little tired. We are going to be right at the edge of a 15-hour duty day. We're going to be right on the edge of that. But still legal and still positive, still fine, because again, I have no power and no control over the situation. But I am thinking of bringing something with me to eat, because by the time we get to Detroit, I'm going to be ravenous. So I think I'm going to take one of these to go. Yeah, no, I'm not going to buy that Stromboli. As good as it looked, I know exactly what it would feel like in my stomach. So I'm going to skip it. I'll just snack on the plane if we ever get on one. Oh my goodness. Hey guys, how are you? Oh, I can't even see. I'm so tired. My eyes are all blurry. It is 5:44 in the morning. I just got up here to my room, took my uniform shirt off, and I thought I'd say hi to you before I went to bed. Wow, today was a lot. Today was really crazy. So we started our work day yesterday. Our report time was 10:54. I got to the airport like 10 o'clock or something like that. Got randomed, of course. We had a Burbank turn. Oh my God, my face is like melting off my head. We had a Burbank turn that was effortless. No drama, no trauma, super easy, great passengers. My crew is flawless. I'm working with this lovely young couple that are so deeply in love, and they're both hysterical. The young man in the back, super, super nice. He's a little bit more senior than I am. He's just great. He's a great guy. And just a great crew. Flight crew was awesome today. So we had that Burbank turn, super easy. We were not supposed to have a sit, but when we got to Vegas, we had a short 2-hour sit. An hour and 15 minutes of that is really the sit. The remainder of that time we would have to be boarding, right? So it was enough time to grab something quick to eat. I got that chicken sandwich at Shake Shack. Then our sit was extended, and we were delayed, and we were delayed again. Now, I don't know exactly why we were delayed. There's never a good reason. It's always something out of the airline's control. I mean, we don't plan this. Trust me, the airline does not want delays either. So it was completely beyond the airline's control. Sometimes it's just one delay that starts early in the morning, and it just rolls downhill. It's just unfortunate, but it's the reality of life. So we really didn't depart till like 9 o'clock tonight out of Las Vegas, I think, or last night. Our flight was 3.5 hours, and we got to Detroit. It was too late for a shuttle for the hotel, so we had to call crew accommodations, and they got a fantastic, fancy little SUV to get us to the hotel. And the hotel is magnificent. I can't show it to you or tell you where it is, but it's magnificent. I really, really want to try and get a nice long layover here because it's fantastic. So yeah, we just got here to the hotel. The staff was lovely. They treated us very, very nicely when we got here, and just got my room. The room is sort of basic. It's pretty boring compared to the building itself, which is so spectacular. Breakfast, they gave us a breakfast coupon. I guess that's an apology for, I don't know, it's not their fault we were late. But they were very kind and generous and gave us a breakfast voucher. So breakfast starts in about 45 minutes till 11 o'clock. So I'm not sure if I should just like take a 3-hour nap and wake up for breakfast, or go down early and then eat breakfast and go to sleep. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy long day. But I'll tell you, with a good crew, you can face anything. But we happen to have really patient passengers today. Now, many of them had places to be, places to go, and they didn't want to be in the airport for 5 hours, but they were really so patient. I don't even know why. Everyone was just very kind, patient. No one threw a fit. No one even gave us a dirty look. It was just everyone I guess understood that, we didn't want this delay either. And it was just an effortless flight. I mean, thank goodness. It could have gone completely sideways, and we would have handled it, but it was good. It was as good as it could be. So I am going to take, I don't even know. Should I just go downstairs for breakfast? I haven't decided yet. I'm too tired. I'm shedding all over the place. I'm probably going to stop talking now because I'm just like blah, 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 like Charlie Brown's teacher. Let me let you go. I will let you know later on what I chose to do, whether to stay awake and eat or go to sleep and eat. It feels like a very big decision right now, but it's not. I'm just too tired. Let me go. Stop talking. Bye. The sun is rising, and I've chosen to get in bed, and I'm going to try and sleep for 3 hours and then get up for breakfast. That's what I'm going to try to do. Cross your fingers for me. Pretty sunrise, though. And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. So the last time I saw you, I was contemplating whether or not I was going to actually wake up for breakfast or not, and I decided not to. My rest was too important. As good as breakfast could and should be in this hotel, I was just not willing to interrupt my rest. My coworkers all went downstairs for breakfast. I saw all the messages on the app that we frequently use to communicate with each other. But I was just desperately in bed trying to get to sleep, and I kept hearing this blink, blink, blink. But I just couldn't get to sleep until like probably 8 o'clock or so, 8:30. I really should have gone to breakfast with them, honestly, but whatever. I tried to get to sleep as early as I could. But I did get to sleep eventually, and I woke up about 4 o'clock. So I got a good solid rest. I'm very, very pleased with that. I needed it after yesterday. Let's see. It is a beautiful day outside. The weather is supposed to be threatening with thunderstorms. I don't see evidence of that yet. The neighborhood looks really cool. The neighborhood, from my point of view, which is very, very good, looks fantastic. But it is about 5:20, as I mentioned. My shuttle is at 7:43, which does not give me a lot of time to tramp around the neighborhood. And I have not eaten since yesterday. So I am actually, rather than unpacking my suitcase, getting into a costume change to walk around just for the short time I have, I'm going to jump in the shower in a moment and just get ready for work and put my uniform on and then go try and find something close by to eat, come back, make sure I have everything packed up. My work device is all charged, and yeah, so that is my layover in Detroit. I really regret the fact that we didn't get here earlier because I would love to have walked around this neighborhood. It does look very cool, but I got a good rest. That's all that counts. I have one leg to Bradley today, which is in Connecticut, and then tomorrow I will see my friend Marcus, who fixed his own air conditioning system. I guess something about his air conditioning was off, and he was going to call an air conditioning company to come and fix it, and he fixed it himself. What a little go-getter, right? Saved himself some money and frustration. Let me get out of the window here, because I'm sure my neighbors over here are like, what is he doing? I will see you later. Alrighty, so, hi. I've been walking for like 35 minutes now. It's very humid here. And I'm just trying to find something cheap and easy to eat. Something just to get a quick bite. Anything. Every single restaurant, and I mean everything, is closed. This explains why the hotel bar was so full, and so I decided to avoid that because it was crazy in there. And I know now why, because everything else in this part of the city is closed. I've accidentally wandered down by the waterfront. I don't know what body of water this is. I'm sure I could figure it out if I had the energy, but I don't. Can you hear that I've slipped past hangry into something completely? Oh, that's a Canadian flag, so that is Canada over there. If you can see the flag right over here. That's Canada over here. That's how far I've walked looking for something to eat. So I'm going to try and head back to the hotel. I think I have to go down there to the right. And then I'm going to subject myself to having to spend a lot of money because I didn't meal prep. All right, let me find something to eat. I will hopefully see you in a much more calm and much more human state of mind. Nope, not eating there. The hotel bar, everything is $25 and up, and I think I still have some cherries in here somewhere. All of my complaining and whining, I found a cafe in the hotel, and I got a pulled pork sort of something, grilled cheese combination. and fries, and it's about the same price as I would have paid for a meal at the airport. So, food to the rescue, and it came with a cute little bottle of straw. What a difference a meal makes. I can't finish this. There was just so much food. This thing was stuffed. It was very heavy. 3 slices of buttered Texas toast with what I think is brisket on both layers, and then cheese on top of everything. French fries, ketchup, of course. I just can't even finish this, but I feel like a human being again, which is so great. So I'm so grateful I looked around the corner and found that little cafe thing. I was going crazy. But I've got about 20 minutes before my shuttle. I'm going to head downstairs and wait for that downstairs so I don't miss it. And yeah, let's close up this and get on our way. Welcome to Hartford. There were a couple lessons for me today. Remember to always have something in my suitcase. I usually have a can of soup or something as an emergency something, just to have food in my bag, even if I don't meal prep, to have something with me. And today was a prime example as to why I should always have at least a can of soup in my suitcase. So I didn't meal prep because I figured I'd be able to grab something in Detroit, or I thought I'd be able to grab something here in Hartford. So I didn't bring any food with me because I thought I'd have lots and lots of options. That was not the case today. So lesson learned. Once I did get some food in my belly, I was much better. I did get some restful sleep to recover from yesterday, so that's great. Our flight today here to Hartford was very, very light load, but super nice passengers. No drama, no trauma, no challenges at all, easy peasy. Great crew, great flight crew, no complaints at all. Got here, it took a little while to get to the airport, to the hotel, I'm sorry, from the airport because there's so much construction going on. Not unusual for Connecticut. So the driver was very thorough in getting us through some back roads to get us here safely and comfortably and relatively quickly. So all is well. The last time we stayed in Hartford, I believe it was some like off the highway kind of place. I don't remember where it was, but I think we're like downtown. I think. I wasn't really paying much attention to the drive, but I think for some reason we're downtown. The hotel's very nice. I'm just going to show you the seating area because I'm not going to do room tours anymore because you might determine where we're staying and that's not cool, but I do have to show you this little seating area. Hold on. Because I think it's very cute. The carpet matches the drapes, which is not the same as I can say for a lot of people. But yeah, it was a really good day, nice day. It is, I'm going to have a little bit of a snack. I've got some cherries left over. I don't know how. I think I have a little bit of chocolate left over too, so I'm going to nibble on those, go to bed, and sleep as long as I want to. I think Marcus has to work tomorrow, but I think he's off at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we'll have time to spend together tomorrow. And then my report time is 5 something the day after tomorrow, or actually technically tomorrow. So our van time is 4:45. So I think that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and I apologize for being such a cranky pants earlier in the day. Not my usual these days, but I will see you tomorrow. Hello there. Hi. It is a beautiful day here in Hartford. I'm at a very attractive Starbucks waiting for Marcus to pick me up. It's about 1 o'clock, 1:30. I did not sleep very well. On and off, on and off, on and off. I don't know if I slept maybe 5 hours or so. Sleep is hard for me. I don't know why it's so difficult, but waiting for Marcus. I don't know what we're going to do. Probably just drive around and talk. But yeah, I will see you later. We are in Northampton. Really pretty. We're going in here. Assemble, made and curated. Oh. Say hi, Marcus. Hi, Marcus. I have piles of this in my car waiting to be listed. Wait, is this a resale shop? The store has all sorts of like handmade artisan pieces. I love that thing with the eye in it. That's cool. But it also has a ton of Resale items, vintage items. These are pieces by Russell Wright, if I'm not mistaken. Really interesting combination of stuff. New, old, very old, handmade. It's a cute little shop. It's cute. A little sort of a indoor mall kind of thing. Really cute little shops here. Cedar chest. This is one of those stores that's full of stuff to touch, and you walk around in a daze touching things, looking at things, and then you walk out 2 hours later with nothing in your hands going, what happened? What happened? All right, does this look familiar to anybody from New England or Boston in particular? Does the phrase Newbury Comics strike a bell? Yeah, we're in Newbury Comics, but here in Northampton, of course. This shop is bringing lots of memories back from my time in Boston. It's actually making me think of Spencer Gifts, if you guys remember that place. This little neighborhood. Tell me this doesn't make you think of Greenwich Village. It's like a little train car over there. How cute is this little place? We're going to continue down here. There's like a thrift shop or something down there. Yeah. Really, really great little town. I've been here periodically. I bring you along with me, but it's been a long time. Ready? Another vintage shop we're going to check out. And unfortunately, I have plenty of space in my luggage. This is cool. Nice. Oh my God. My Aunt Peggy had one of these oil drip lamps. Fun shop. Puppy? Hello. This fan is so nice. Oh my gosh. So I have no business buying anything, honestly, but look at this. It is big patch pockets, and the label's back behind my collar, but $35 for this wool plaid little jacket thing. And it's Pendleton, and they're only asking $35. I was so excited until I saw that. It's a moth hole, so that's a hard no, but I was so tempted. So tempted. I love this. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this whole set. Is absolutely gorgeous. No idea how much it is, but I love this. Vintage Cellar Vault. This is how they would get me in a horror movie. This is how they would tempt me into the cellar with the murderer. Vintage clothing this way, come, and there would be a murderer at the end. Oh, look at this. This is seriously a super vintage shop. Look at this velvet painting. It's practically rotting on the frame. Interesting stuff, but I am going to pick up a little light reading. Kafka. Oh, what's that? Huh. That looks like it should be something. Cooley Dickinson Hospice Thrift Shop. I didn't buy the Kafka because they wanted a $10 minimum, and I couldn't find anything else I wanted to buy. Oh, there's Fiesta where we go today. Look at, isn't it charming? Where are we now?
Hadley.
At Hadley? Right. Hadley, is that Mass?
Hadley Mills.
How pretty is this? The corn, the horses, the barns. It's charming, the mountains up ahead. Isn't this pretty? Ugh, but it snows here, that's a problem. And hello there, hi, it is 7:53 in the evening. I had a beautiful day. I didn't get to see Marcus until probably about 1:30, 1:45 maybe, but we had a really nice time. We drove up to Northampton, walked around some vintage shops, some thrift shops, and different art galleries and stuff. Just walked around, had a slice of pizza for lunch, and just had a great time just chatting and catching up and just spending time with each other. The only thing I miss about the East Coast really is Marcus. But so we got the chance to spend most of the day together. We drove around, chatted about everything. It was just great. I am back next month on the 12th for the same kind of layover. So next month, if the timing works, the weather works, blah, 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 we might drive out to Cape Cod, which is quite a drive, but we can do it because we can just talk the entire time. So that might happen next month. We'll see. I'll take you along with me, obviously. But the day was really, really nice. I slept on and off. I really didn't sleep very well for this morning. But I just took a sleep aid. It is just about 8 o'clock at night. My plan is to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, give myself a half hour to eat something, put my uniform on, because I just showered, so I'm not going to shower in the morning, and then just get downstairs about 15 minutes before my shuttle at 4:45. So that's the plan, and yeah, it's been nice. It was really nice. It was just amazing to see Marcus. I miss him so much, but there we go. I will see you tomorrow. Nighty-night. 4:27 a.m., destroyed bed. Another not great night of sleep. I have not been sleeping well, but I am packed up, ready to go. Let's get this day started. Let's go to Detroit first and then Vegas. I'll go home, love on the cats, and take a nap. Good morning from Connecticut. Beautiful sunrise. Hey guys, hi. So I've been home for a couple hours. I gave the cat some treats, and then we all took a nice long nap. I have not put clothes on, so we're not looking at Steven right now. But I did find that I sold 2 things while I was away on my last trip. I sold this Viking green glass bird. I sold this for, I think, $60. I paid $7. And then I sold this, which is a point of sale piece by Russell Wright. I'm not sure how old it is, but it's a pretty old advertising piece for Russell Wright China, and I sold this for $70, and I think I paid probably $3 for that. So these 2 things are going to be packed up tonight, and I'm going to bring it to the post office either tonight. I think I still have I have an hour before they close, or bring it there tomorrow morning.
And hello there, how are you? You can see a bit of a costume change here. It's a bright sunny day here in Las Vegas. I meant to finish this video yesterday, but I just fell asleep. So the last time I think I really saw you, I was in Connecticut, Hartford. I flew to Detroit, super easy flight, no drama, no trauma, super, super easy. Again, an amazing crew that because none of us really slept beautifully, but we really helped support each other so we could all stay awake and stay of service to our passengers. It was really nice, great crew. And then we flew from Detroit to Las Vegas. Boarding was a little chaotic. Boarding was a little crazy. People just sat in different places, and so boarding was a little chaotic, and we were completely full, which I love. But after boarding was complete, that was really the hardest part of the day. Our passengers were just lovely, just really, really nice. And really there were not even no problems. No one really needed anything. The first two rows of our aircraft really get anything they want. And they can get beverages, snacks, drinks. They can do whatever they want. And I think somebody wanted a bottle of water. Someone maybe wanted a juice, but everyone was like, no, I'm all set, thanks. I'm like, it was the easiest flight I think I've ever had in my life. It was very, very nice. Got here to Vegas and went home eventually, hung out with the cats, took a nap. And I think I also took a quick video last night of the 2 items that sold on eBay. So I did package those up, but I forgot them at home this morning. So this morning has been lovely. I went to my home group, picked up my sponsee, went to the meeting. We sat down and had a chat at Starbucks for a little while about some of the next things we're going to be doing together, getting some things in line for him. And now I forgot the packages, so I have to go back to the house, drop those off at the post office because they close in 3 hours, so I've got plenty of time. But yeah, that was the whole trip. It was a really nice trip. The only negative during the trip was that I was not prepared for food and stuff. This was just really bad. It was just nothing around the hotel in particular where we were in Detroit for me to eat. And food never seems that important until there's none around. So I really do have to be better about packing some emergency food if I'm not going to meal prep, because I went a little crazy when but I usually don't get that hangry anymore, but I was just unsettled. So that was the only thing I have to really keep in mind for future trips. But blah, blah, blah. Thank you for joining me on this one, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye-bye. Have a great day. Fly safe.